Everybody, another trick and tutorial for today. Today I thought I'd do a tutorial for a trick I put on my Instagram feed. So if you do follow my channel, find my Instagram as well, because I put other tricks on there. So in a moment we'll cut to the trick and then we'll cut back and I'll teach you how it's done. It's one I call Maven Aces. It's also got a few other names which I'll go into in the tutorial. And it's by a guy called Phil Goldstein. I hope you like it.
Ace of spades, diamonds, clubs, hearts. One, two, three, four. Keep track of the ace of spades for me. Where is it? It's right there. It's at the bottom. We'll bury it in the middle. But don't worry, it's still there until we give the cards a flick. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi everyone, I hope you enjoyed my little Instagram clip. So this trick is called No-gaff differential. It's in a Phil Goldstein book called Focus. Phil Goldstein's also known as Max Maven. It's a really cool book, quite hard to find now, but well worth a look. It's full of packet tricks. So this trick, to set up, you put the 4 kings on the top with the king of spades up. Now if this is a fairly new deck, so it doesn't have the natural curve, but if you've got a broken in deck, you'll find it easier. Otherwise you're going to need to slightly bend that king. Okay, and then just put them on top. If you've got a really beaten up deck, you won't need to do that because they already have a natural curve, which means that I can lift straight to that point. The bend in the card creates a break. So the spectator obviously doesn't know you've set up, and you find in front of them the 4 aces. You want the ace of spades at the bottom. You put them on top, square. Okay, straightforward so far. You're going to lift at that break. You're going to make sure the spectator can't see it. You're going to pull off one card and flip it using this packet. I'll show you again. You're holding it in a biddle grip. Pull, turn, turn again, push off, under and show. And what you can't see is this. That's how I'm holding it. So I'm showing like that. So they can only see face on, but I'm keeping that break. That's important. Again, push, add to those 2, show, push, show. Now comes a bit where you've got to be careful. You've shown 3. As you come over this time to take the last one, you're going to dump off those 3 cards at the break and pull off the last ace. This one you put on tidily on the cards in your hand and show. So you've now gotten rid of the other 3 aces. They're gone. You're then going to display 1, 2, 3, pinch, slide, turn. So I'm holding the 4 kings, which the spectator doesn't know. So you've got to be really careful. So you're just going to pull that one out from underneath. Show. In the book it says to say to the spectator, where's the ace of spades? And they go, it's at the bottom. Very good. Let's make it a bit harder. And then it says to make a fan, but I find you run the risk of knocking the cards. So I just put it straight under. And then I've tried to modernize this trick a little bit, because in the way I did it in the video, it's slightly different to the book. So I've come out with my 4 cards like this. I'm just sliding each one from underneath to deliberately look like something called an Ascanio spread, which you do on the next stage, which I'll talk about in a minute. But that way it looks more legitimate because I'm using a similar motion twice. So I go 1, 2, I'm just moving them, 3. What I'm doing is pulling them out from underneath. I did start toying with trying to be even cleverer and getting that trick out here, so it looks more like the final stage, but I found I kept knocking the card. So I show 4, I go back together, I give it a flick. Now I do an Ascanio spread properly. You go, pull the top one with your thumb, underneath one, underneath two, and display. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It hides one card. Okay, that's the Ascanio spread. Now you can understand why the previous stage I did the movements I did, because that way it looks like I'm doing something more or less similar twice. At this point, put that one down carefully. So you can see it's got an ace underneath. So your enemy is if you jog it. Older cards will be easy with this because they will stick a little more than this fairly newish deck. So you see they come apart a bit. So just practice that. Okay, put them down, turn a king, and I put them over the edges to try and hide if they do come apart slightly. You'll see in the performance I did quite a clean run. But as I'm trying to explain it, it's not quite as tidy. You show the 4 kings, everybody's like, wow, the aces are gone. And then when you want to tidy up, you just tidy, return to the deck. So there you go. I hope you like that trick. It's quite good fun. I've been practicing that one for a couple of weeks now. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you want to see more. See you next time.